I didn't have a perfect week, but I did have a good week and just one bad day with 3 hours of, I think in total, with doom scrolling and watching sports, but not deliberately, meaning that after doom scrolling, just went to the TV and I put a tennis game. That if I would have had a perfect day, but that time it would have been like deliberate to watch that game, and I would have, I think, enjoyed. I say I think because maybe I would have like regretted it immediately and and not continue working. But I wanna get rid of this feeling of feeling behind, because I know I will always feel behind. There's no amount of money, no amount of clients, no amount of anything that will make me feel secure. Well, if I, after almost having to go back to my parents, after what happened of losing my main income source and having to like scramble new work, trying to look for new work and generate at least $2,000 a month, and moving apartments from the expensive one I was into this one that's more affordable. After all that, I did learn that I really don't need to be spending the least amount of money possible. More than that, more than just having a roof over my head. Obviously, I could be living in an even cheaper apartment with just one bedroom, and I would have my desk on the living room. But I do feel it's not a bad expense to have two bedrooms and one of the bedrooms being an office to have my where I work. So technically, I could be spending less, but this is the least amount. That's I feel like I'm living like a king, and it's the least in every aspect, which is more than enough still. So, having learned that and gone through that, I think that having 3 years worth of savings, of expenses, would make me feel okay. I'm secured, even if I lose all of my clients and I have to reinvent myself. Because if that's the scenario, I have would have a lot of time, energy to go ahead with that. And so yeah, I will feel secure with a certain amount of money. And I don't know why with what I started this rant, but basically, I had one bad day. I had good days, not perfect days. I would like more money. I don't want to be working the entire day. Or at least work on things that I like, which I do like everything, almost everything. If I had a third agency paying me at least $1,500, the second agency, right now, this month, I only did 11 videos. So I only made 330, but there looks like there's going to be 7 more videos and possibly even more. So there is 7 more videos. So this month at least will be around $500, which is not obviously not ideal, but I have 5 months worth of savings, just 5 months. That sucks. And if I had 3 agencies that pay me around $4,000, my expenses are, well, if I it are $2,000 at most. So if I earn $4,000, I will be saving an extra month per month. So to have 36 months, it would take me 31 months, which it's completely valid. I can do that while still having free time to enjoy my life, to learn more things, learn skills, productive skills, and enjoyable skills, and have a good life. And I can do that in perpetuity because the only thing, even with my goal of having a family, you don't need to. I don't want to buy them anything that's not necessary, because there's literally no necessity other than learn new things, play sports, eat well, which is very cheap, very cheap, or affordable. So there's no pressure to be making 10K a month in so yeah, all of these videos will be 1 minute, should be 1 minute, because it's always the same thing. Work as hard as I can with full focus while enjoying life, and that's very simple. I just, like most human beings, make things difficult without any reason, because it's really this simple. I don't have any setbacks or things that are draining energy at all. I only feel that I should be doing more because of all the opportunities and good health and good all of it that I have. And I like having that pressure, because I don't want to leave anything for granted, taken anything for granted. So I do like that pressure that I'm saying it out loud. I don't want to feel urgency in the sense of I have it the best possible right now, or at least it's great, because you can always do things better and be at an even better position. And I'm strong, healthy, smart. All of my relationships, friends, family, girlfriend is like top notch. So yeah, that's why I put pressure on myself to do things perfectly. And again, I think that's great. And yeah, my goal is for next week, like I've been saying every single week, to have a perfect week. This time, what I'll do different is make a little calendar to track, put the terms of what a perfect day will be, like using the cell phone as minimum as possible. Obviously, I might need the first day to know what that minimum is, because I do want to respond to loved ones. I do have, for example, to post online for my clients. Maybe have to pay a bill, so I'll count that as well. So only the very necessary things to open the phone. Maybe even having it away from me, perhaps. That way, yeah, that. And yeah, the thing that I've been struggling with the most is, like I said, when I had a good week, because I pretty much had all my work done by yesterday, and just like some feedback they gave me some feedback on some work that kept me working these 2 days. But really, and the agency number 2 gave me more videos, so I do have more work for the week that I might be able to knock out tonight or tomorrow morning. But the good thing will be that I wouldn't have to work during the weekend, and I've always worked weekends. So this weekend could be completely for me. That would be awesome. So that's the challenge. But the thing that I want to do is have a perfect week, go to bed at the perfect time, get out of bed immediately as soon as the alarm goes off. Don't use the phone. Simple stuff. The freaking simple stuff that it's incredible that I'm not able to fulfill. So let's fulfill that to a T. Let's see what happens with that. Thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.